Mr. Troy G. I am still live in Middletown, Ohio. If y'all don't know where that is, it's a little bit outside of Dayton, a little bit out of the 513, my hometown, Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm chilling at Bar 2. If you are in town and you want to have some drinks, kick back, play a little basketball, come check out my man Dwayne at Bar 2. Also, I want to give a special shout out to my folks down at Royal Studios. My girl Stephanie got my braids and my little shape up right. I appreciate you, girl. And finally, man, we gotta give a shout out to my man Fredo over at Higher Faculty. If you have needs of video, beats, whatever you're trying to do, hit my man Fredo, my man Larry up. They got you. But right now, I want to get into another business owner. Y'all see, we doing musicians, business owners. We trying to bring y'all all the best content. Right now, I'm sitting with the beautiful Latiya, and she is going to tell you about a couple things that she has going on. How you doing, Latiya? What's up, girl?
So I'm feeling great. How are you?
I'm feeling great. Better now that I'm sitting with you. You know how it is. Listen, so we're excited to have you here. I know you got a lot of things going on. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, some of the things that you're involved in, and let the people know what you're about.
Yes, absolutely. So, most importantly, I just want to start with what I do to help out in the community. So, breastfeeding, I'm very passionate about. So, I'm a part of a group. I'm a coordinator for a group called AMAN. So, it stands for All Moms Empowered to Nurse. Originally, it started off standing for Avondale Moms Empowered to Nurse because there was such a huge gap of the infant mortality rate was very high in Hamilton County, period. So in Avondale, there was a lot of moms who were not breastfeeding at all. So the group was originally created for them, and then we've changed it to All Moms Empowered to Nurse because we wanted to be able to reach out to moms in all different types of communities.
Okay, well, shout out to Avondale. That's one of my hometowns where I grew up. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to the
For
A.
sure.
Okay, so with the breastfeeding, so you're an advocate for moms being able to breastfeed anywhere, or to not be shamed for wanting to feed their child. Is that correct?
That is correct. So at no point should a mom ever feel like they need to go to the bathroom to feed their child. So I understand it may make people feel
I ain't need no
uncomfortable.
bathroom. I ain't need no bathroom.
Exactly. So why would you want a mom to feel like that? And it's sad because moms actually feel like they have to go to the bathroom because of how the public feels about something that is very natural. As a woman, I've carried 2 children. I breastfed both of my children for a year. And your body naturally makes milk. This is what we are designed to do. This is what we're designed to do. So it needs to be accepted. And this group has been created to help moms overcome those barriers that get in the way of them being able to breastfeed their child, because the benefits, formula is no match. Now, I'm not saying that formula hasn't been created to the best of its ability, and it definitely has. I was formula fed. Okay, so let's just say that.
Similac, baby.
I was formula fed, but breast milk is, it's high level, top notch. Okay, so if you can do that for your baby, we encourage you to do that for your child.
So getting involved with a business like that, what inspired you to say, I want to partner with this organization?
Yeah.
What made that particular field passionate for you?
Just the low rates for black moms. Black moms, their initiation rate is much lower than moms of other ethnicities. So to bridge that gap, that's why I decided to join this group, to be able to encourage more moms that, hey, you can do it. I did it. What is it that you need? And this group has been able to identify specific hurdles that moms in low income communities, or just black moms in general, the things that are preventing them from not being successful with breastfeeding. So with us being able to identify those things, that allows us to be able to overcome and then bridge that gap.
Okay. So are there any events that you put on? Are there things in the city that you do to
Yes.
encourage women to come out? I do know that the COVID's going on and
Yes.
all of that, but are there things that you do that where you involve other women coming together, teaching and speaking to them?
Absolutely. So it's become virtual, of course, because of COVID, but we meet twice a month. I believe it's twice a month. It may be more than that because it's virtual now.
Okay.
But for the most part, twice a month, moms can chime in. We give them out gift cards just for coming.
Is there a website you could definitely let people know?
So right now they're on Facebook. There's a group on Facebook. It's called All Moms Empowered to Nurse. We give you a gift card just for coming. It is backed by a doctor. She is the doctor of the Pediatric Center for Lactation in Children's Hospital. So she created this group. So it's definitely credible. And she is amazing. I love her. She's like the best ever. Her name is Dr. Julie Ware. Shout out to Dr.
Shout
Julie.
out to Dr. Julie. Shout
Yes.
out. Okay.
So she created the group. So definitely just look them up on Facebook. All the information is there as far as when their meetings
So
are.
you say you give a gift card. So what is the
Yes.
gift card?
Oh, it's just a Kroger gift card, just to, just for coming. Buy diapers, linen, buy milk. We look for moms who are expecting, moms who have children. So just anything that we can do to help out. They provide so many resources again for moms with children, where to get food, clothes, anything that you may need, help with JFS, whatever it is that you may need. We provide that support for you.
Now, not to throw you a little curveball, but what are you doing if, say, for instance, a single father,
Yes.
and maybe he's lost a mom, and they still want to know about the ways of breastfeeding and the different benefits, or being a part of the group? What are you doing in those type of situations?
I'm so happy you brought that up because it's such a major thing for men to be supportive of moms when they want to breastfeed. That's like a huge thing because men may look at it as or people in general look at it as a sexualized thing, and it's like no connection. There's no connection between the two. But yes, we have a specific program for fathers.
So are you putting the female boob on the dad? I've seen that in Meet the Fockers. It was a movie. Or
No,
something.
just showing fathers how to be supportive, kind of giving them more information about it. People fear things that they don't know. So when we're able to provide more information, it allows people to feel more comfortable with something that, again, that is very natural. So yes, we do have something for fathers. So if you are a father, you want to learn more about it, or if you are a single father, like you stated, please still reach out to the group because we have specific resources for you as well.
Man, you are rocking and rolling. If y'all don't know, I went to school with Miss Latiya, so I do
Yes.
know her a little personally. I'm so proud of what you got
Thank
going
you.
on. That's an awesome thing you're doing for the community. So
Thank you.
if y'all need to go see her and check her out, give them your social media right quick. We're gonna talk about some other stuff too, but just give them the social media so they can get in touch with you about getting involved with the breast cancer program.
Breastfeeding program.
Breastfeeding,
So
excuse me.
yes, you can reach out to me personally. My Facebook is Latiya Reese, Latiya, and then Reese, and then the Facebook group itself is All Moms Empowered to Nurse, and that's how you'll be able to find me.
Cool. So let's get into God Designs. Let's talk
Yes.
about that. So if you don't know, she is also a brand ambassador. She also models and does
Yes.
some other kind of modeling. So tell us about God Designs. That's another business that is yours.
Yes.
And let the people know about that.
So God's Design, this is something that I've been working and I'm still constantly working on developing, but it is a lingerie brand. It's going to be lingerie and sleepwear, loungewear type of feel. I feel like the slogan for my brand is empowering men by empowering women, okay? So uplifting the woman, naturally, we're going to uplift everything around us. Men, children, we
She
are the
preached.
center, okay? Women, we are the center. So the more that we pour into our women, the more our communities will uplift. So I'm all for, empowering women and just making them feel confident. Lingerie, it's confidence, to be able to wear lingerie. I feel like you should wear lingerie more than 3 times a year. Valentine's Day, your man's birthday, and his sweetie's day. No. You need to have a whole wardrobe of just stuff you could just take out for your man, like at any given time. So.
Okay. So what were some of the challenges in starting that kind of business? Because that's,
Yeah.
I mean, especially now with everything going on, what were some of the challenges you had to go through?
So still, right now, I'm still in the process of just building it, getting it noticed, having people know more about it, because it's so much more than just lingerie. You can get lingerie from anywhere. But the message behind it, why I want you to do this, I want relationships to be stronger. I want marriages to last longer. And I feel like small things like showing your man that you appreciate him, to me, that's an appreciation thing. I don't think it's a lot. I think men are, for the most part, you guys are pretty easy to please. I don't think you guys are like too difficult.
We're putting us in a box. We like flowers and candy too.
But I feel like doing something like that for your man, just surprising him, I think could change the whole vibe of your relationship, because maybe he's not. So to put on something nice, smell good, do your hair, if you wear makeup, I'm into makeup, love makeup, do your makeup up, put on some of my God's Design lingerie, and just be there for your man. Let him know, like, this is you, this is for you, I am here. So I'm just all for just wanting relationships to be stronger, and I feel like that's something you can do for your man.
Okay. So tell me, when you're starting a business like that, do you have a support system that you want to just talk about who helps you in getting the business started?
Yes, so I'm gonna say just my friends and family. I feel like everybody's for the most part on board with what I want to do. Like my mom, I want to do everything. Like I always come to her with something new. She be looking at me like, so what is it this week? What you want to do this week, Latiya? Because I just change up what I want to do so much. But my friends, for sure, my friends, they like are willing to model for me, wear my brand, they share my content. So my friends are like very supportive.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
shout out to the friends and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to them.
So tell me, if somebody that's wanting to start a business, either similar or just start a business, what advice would you give them right now? They're trying to get into their own business, get into their own lane.
Not to give up.
Okay.
Like that's just period for me. Just not to give up. Like if it's something that you're very passionate about, it will pan out. It will work out. It will pave the way, but you just can't give up. Like again, I'm still in my speaker. I'm still in the building process. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I don't plan on giving up either until I get there. So just not to give up on what it is that you want to do.
Okay, so tell me, what's your creative process when you're thinking about what type of designs you want to do, or what type of clothing you want to wear, what type of lingerie you want to put out? What's your process?
Yes. So I'm thinking about all women. I want to be inclusive. I think that's the word I'm looking for. All women of different shapes and sizes. I feel like all women have curves. We women, we are under pressure for our bodies to look a certain type of way. So when I go and I look at different lingerie styles, I think about all women, body types, what may be flattering to them, and that's what I kind of think about. Just this may look good on her in this size, or maybe this will insinuate this about her. So I take my friends. My friends are like the big. So my friends comes in different shapes and sizes. So I look at them and I think and I dress them in lingerie, and I'm like, well, this will look good on her to me, and this will look good on her. So that's kind of how I go about choosing the items that I'm going to use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, y'all check out that business. Now, finally, I want to talk about the brand ambassador side of
Yes.
it. Because if you check out her page, you will see she models for all different types of brands, all different types of businesses. So tell me about how you got started doing that.
Yes, so I will say that Instagram recently deleted my page. So if you go to my page, you will not see any of that content because it got deleted. So I have to start all over.
I told y'all she be like Kim K, y'all. She like Kim K.
I had to start all over, but I love being a brand ambassador. So for instance, like this watch I have on, this is from a company that wanted to work with me. So these companies will reach out to me and they just want me to model their brands, and I love it. For the most part, this company specifically, no, it was another company. I liked how they approached me. They kind of wanted to get to know more about me, and it kind of gave me an idea of how I want to go about choosing ambassadors for my own brand. So yes, I have multiple companies that reach out to me. They send me stuff, and I kind of just model their clothes and let people know. And I also get a discount. So I have something on Facebook called Discount Gang. Okay.
Okay.
Discount Gang, because I have discounts for everything: jewelry, clothes, shoes, purses, makeup. This is from one of my brands that I work with. Like I literally have these bracelets, a brand that I work with.
So you are a walking billboard. That's
I
what
am
you
a
say.
walking
I
billboard,
love it.
okay, showcasing everything. So if you are a brand and you're looking for someone who wants to rock your style, then hit me up.
Now y'all know this is how Kim K and the Kardashians became the monster that they are. They just decided to wear everybody,
Yes.
and they became what they are. So are they goals for you?
Definitely, I love Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
I love her. Her sex appeal is like top notch. Anybody who can't acknowledge that she's sexy, you're tripping. You're just tripping. She's sexy.
Shout
You
out to
can't.
Kim K.
Shout out to Kim K. Like definitely. I mean, I think they've done an amazing job at building their brands and who they are. So I definitely like look into wanting to be similar to that
I
for
see
sure.
you build an empire. I hope y'all see it and y'all paying attention too. He is building an empire.
Yes.
So finally, just let us know, why would someone that's watching live that don't know anything about Latiya,
Yeah.
why would they want to get in business with you? What would make them say, I gotta call her and get in touch with her and get her to work for me?
My enthusiasm. I am all about positive energy, positive attitude. I solely believe in that. So, I'm always super excited to do anything, to work with anybody. Numbers, whether you're a big brand or a small brand, because I'm so small in what I'm doing, I'm going to always acknowledge all brands. I acknowledge anybody who wants to do anything. Any dream that you have, I'm a supporter of it. I don't have to know you to want you to do well in life. I don't have to know you to want to support you or anything that you have going on. That's just how I feel about everything in general around me. Like, I'm for the greater good of people just in an entirety. Like, it's everything.
Good energy, y'all. Goodness.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I think that we have heard enough from her. If y'all don't know that this is where you need to contact, if you need to have her model your brand, if you are advocate for breastfeeding and you need to talk or get some other people involved, if you just want her to, hook you up with some lingerie to spice up the bedroom,
Spice
I
it
think
up.
this is the one that you need to call. So please give out your social media one more time so they know exactly where to get to you.
Yes, so my new Instagram page is Latiya, but I'm spelling it a bit differently because people say my name wrong. They always say Latiya, but it's pronounced Latiya.
She did correct me as that when we did our first thing together. She let me, I said it to you, she was like, excuse me.
Latiya.
Okay.
So I spell it Latie, like Ty, and then YAH. LATIEYAH is my Instagram, which I'm rebuilding. And then on Facebook, you can actually hit me up. It's my personal page. It's Latiya Reese. So Latiya, which is the correct spelling of my name, and then my last name, which is Reese. And then on Instagram, my brand, which is GD, is God's Design by Latiya. I spell God's Design uniquely. It's GODZDEZIGN. Okay, so God's Design. And then also on Facebook, it's also God's Design as well.
All right. So any events you got coming up? You want to tell the people before we go?
No. Just stay tuned on Instagram because I have a lot in store, and I appreciate anyone who supports me.
All right. Well, check this out, Twitch TV. I hope y'all have enjoyed this segment. Please make sure you reach out to Latiya, check her out, check her page out. Go help her get her Instagram back to where it was because IG do be tripping, but that's when you're getting famous and you're getting the money and you're getting the bag, then they try to shut you down. No, I'm just playing. We can love Instagram. Hey, so go check her out. We appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the next business artist. We don't know. We just having a good time. We at Bar 2 in Middletown, Ohio. If you out in the city, come check out my man Dwayne over here. Come have a drink, shake a tail feather, play some ball, have a good time. But we'll be back, y'all, right here on, where we at?
Bar 2.
Bar 2, that's right.
Bar 2.
Peace, y'all.